opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the New York Yankees were not in the postseason last year, but they've made some key additions, and they're among the league favorites now. There's a real hunger around this team, Chris, and with the fan base, they really think they've got a shot to make some noise this year.
They do, Boog, and I don't think that's unrealistic. They made some nice moves in the offseason, tried to build up their roster, and now they look primed for a big year. Of course, that's not a guarantee of success. We've seen teams go on big spending sprees in the offseason in the past and just not back it up once the games start, but they look like a real contender to me.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boog, he's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Here comes Gleyber Torres. The pitch. Up the middle, Pena. One up, one down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And Judge spoils that one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early.
Tosses to first. Judge out on the play. And that will end the inning. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Garrett Cole.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And the pitch. That's outside. Ball 1. Cole, in his 11th season, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Packed house here at Minute Maid. And that's outside. And that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I'll tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So next up for Houston, Corey Jones. And that's downstairs and outside. Out to short. Volpe zips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and now here is Juan Soto.
Soto's batting stance oozes with personality. It's one of the most recognizable in the game, dude.
And a pitch. Verlander, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Well struck left field. Alvarez going back on it. And out of here. His first homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. That one at 95, missed up top, ball 1. And a good eye there. Verlander, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Righty delivers. And another ball. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. Hauls it in for the out. One down.
The catcher, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells will hit next. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Ball one there. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
One down. And stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 3-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. But not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Man at first with one gone. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air out towards right center. Tucker sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And a foul ball. Two outs. And that one in the air center field. And Gleyber Torres retired. And that is that. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Minute Maid Park, we head to the bottom of the second. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And strike two.
0-2.
And that skips in the dirt. And down on strikes. One gone here.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Batting six, the catcher.
And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Ball.
And there's a ball. Yankees up by 3 here on opening day. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Soto moving back for it. And a monster shot to right. And they cut it to the deficit. It's 3-1.
Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Jose Abreu up to hit. That misses the zone. 1-0. The Yankees up by 2. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one misses. Ball 2. Cole maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Chas McCormick to bat next. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Chas McCormick in the box now. No balls and a strike. Snap throw to first, but he scrambles back.
0-2.
The Yanks leading by 2 as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Swing and a miss. Throw on to Rizzo, and that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On to the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. The pitch.
Verdugo.
And that one fouled off.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Over to Abreu. 1 up, 1 down.
The center field.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a swing and a miss.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
2 strikes.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Abreu makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. puts it in the air out towards left center. Alvarez in position. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in Houston, and stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. Pitch. And there's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The shortstop takes the ball. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Inside ball four.
Take your bait.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
That's out to center field. Judge sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And stepping in for the Astros, Corey Jones. Pitches in there. It's 0-1. That one missed, but he's saved.
1-1.
Man at first, one away.
Two and two.
In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That's the ball.
The next pitch misses. Now 3-1.
3-1.
There's a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Torres fires over to first. And they get the out on Alvarez. And that will end the inning. So the Astros lead one. Score holds. It's 3-1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now up is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Verlander back to work. Swings with a fastball up in the zone. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. And he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. It has the distance, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. First pitch, not close.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering in there for a strike.
1-1.
And that's strike one.
You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way. And Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
That
2-2.
one not close. And it's 2-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses, struck him out.
We usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Wells stands in now and watches strike one. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Got all of that one. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Kicks and fires. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 away now.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty.
0-2.
And this is inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
And the pitch. Fly ball center field. And it falls. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's 0-1.
Volpe off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Lance McCullers Jr., the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. France also getting ready. Man at second. Just missed.
Outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To third, and got him. They limit the damage here, but 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jose Altuve. The wind to kick the pitch. That's in there. Going 1.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their
1 ball, 1
way. And
strike.
I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case
ball.
today.
Inside, just missed. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's in the
Got a full
dirt.
count.
Outside,
Ball
and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Ball.
And he dives back in time.
1 ball, no strike.
And the right-hander deals.
Ball.
And that one's a little bit low. 2-0. The Astros down by 4.
3-0.
We're here at the bottom of the 4th. There's the strike. And now 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Man at first. Now Yainer Diaz. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one missing inside.
1-1.
Swung on, ball 2. Again, his second homer of the game, and they close the gap. It's 5-3.
Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu. And that's in there for strike 1. And ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Line to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw in. He is safe.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One out, runner at second. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 out and a runner at second. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now it's going to be Jeremy Pena out there to center. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Gleyber Torres. In the air, right field. Tucker should have it. Puts it away for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Alex Verdugo.
Hit in the air, center field. McCormick has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power.
that's right. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up. Abreu settles under it. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks held in check. And it remains 5-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Kyle Tucker. Cole back to work. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
The designated hitter.
So now the Astros designated hitter, Corey Julks. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ron Marinaccio will take over here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Here comes a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-1.
And another ball.
On this count, runner
3-1.
not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion.
Yeah.
Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Yordan
Count is
Alvarez.
full.
Up next. Line drive. Caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that.
2 really good back-to-back sliders.
0-2.
Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And it finds its way through for a hit. To third, tag, got him.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. Bang, bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Outside.
Nope, that's outside.
And it's
Ball.
1-0. And that drops in for a strike.
That's the ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner
2-1.
holds. Count goes to 2-1. Ripped on a line to center. Judge makes the grab. And the inning is over. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 5. It's the Yankees 5 and the Astros 3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Lance McCullers Jr.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Soto now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carried. It's a bomb. A gigantic blast. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 6-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch misses.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And he swings through that one.
1-1.
McCullers winds, fires. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1-2.
Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Brandon Belak appears to be getting loose. Wouldn't chase that time. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're the top half of the 6th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Diaz down to first with it. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. And up next for New York, Anthony Rizzo. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. 2nd home run of the inning for them. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And a foul ball. McCullers, a guy that features an absolute power slider, throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. DJ LeMahieu stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-3. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now it's Alex Bregman.
The 3rd baseman, Alex
Ripped to short.
Bregman.
Volpe throws it to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Next offering is downstairs. And that's down and away. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And a foul ball. The Astros down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. So next up for Houston, Jose Abreu. Ball 1, no strikes. Inside corner for a strike. 2 down, nobody on, as we play game 1 of this 4-game series.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front.
Got him. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Astros 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, J.P. France. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe, 1 for 2.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
France measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's Alex Verdugo. At the belt and fires. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Torres leads off first with 1 away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Fought off foul.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball. He's a threat deep into the count as well.
2 outs. Wouldn't chase that time. And now it's even up. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. And a pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball. Bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
The pitch.
That's the ball.
And another ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Grabs it on the run. 1 away. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. So the Houston lineup turns over. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Tucker tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. And
That's
the
the ball.
1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And that's downstairs and outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one way outside, and the count's even at 2. And they'll do it again. That's inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Yordan Alvarez waiting for a turn at the plate. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tommy Kahnle.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball there.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 7 and the Astros 3. Back here in Houston, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. France back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And a curve misses outside. The wind and the pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. McCormick has it sized up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Now back, designated hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Smoked on the ground a second. Altuve slings to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that one hammered. And that ball is out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. That one drilled left field. Way back there. And it's gone. They go back to back. His 2nd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 9-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage.
Now, new arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Presley. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's DJ LeMahieu. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. Slider
No
right
ball,
there.
2
Ahead
strikes.
0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 9-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Minute Maid Park, digging in, Jose Altuve. Eddie Diaz takes low for ball 1. Just missed.
Two up.
Just
No,
off the
that
outside edge, and that's ball 3. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, we know this, down 1 or down 10, Jose Altuve is not going to give away an at-bat.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Third baseman number
Here's
2.
Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Inside, just missed. Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hard hit, right side. Torres over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Yainer Diaz. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. The Yankees up big in this one as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
Almost got him.
Count.
Swings and misses. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Astros 3. We go to the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And here it comes. Swings through that one for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Kendall Graveman getting ready to go. Montero also throwing. The pitch. Struck him out swinging. Diaz collects, fires to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
No, he's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Verdugo.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Yeah.
Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike. Torres, the runner at second with 1 away. To the right side. Altuve handles it to first. And Verdugo is set down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Outfield playing very deep. Not wanting anything over their heads. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So a man aboard. Juan Soto now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. They get a run on 2 hits. No. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Abreu. Clay Holmes gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Right-handed reliever. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Lined into right. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. Throw into third. Abreu around second.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Right through there for a strike. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high level.
That one hit to right. Soto gets under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 10-4. He's 2 outs away. Stepping in, Jeremy Pena.
That's the ball.
First pitch, and he just misses. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. The Astros with a lot of ground to make up. They're in the last half of inning number 9. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker, in for a strike. 1-1. Hammer, base hit.
Now the designated hitter,
Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Jokes in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
As he was out front that time. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Astros, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Baseball from the Lone Star State. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Yordan Alvarez. Always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boogie. It's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat. Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
The 1-2. And there's a ball. The wind of the pitch. And Glaber takes outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. 1 out, bases empty. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
And now the lefty fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the 0-1. And ball 1 to Judge. 2 out, space is empty. Judge over the top.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Next offering is in the dirt. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound in this one, Nestor Cortez Jr.
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so I'll definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And ball 1. Hard ground ball, base 9. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
At the plate, Jeremy Pena. Runner takes off. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Tucker gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Snaps it down to second. Got him looking. And one gone. Here's Yordan Alvarez. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Go to second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Two outs. Ground ball right side. Torres throws to first in time. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Back here in Houston, now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Soto reached 500 walks faster than anyone in baseball history. This guy is a once-in-a-generation type player.
The wind of the pitch. Valdez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next offering misses, and it's 2-0. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
That is it. The designated hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player. No, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
And that's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Anthony Volpe, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's outside. And 1-1. 2 outs. That one down the line. Could be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Back-to-back base hits. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run's in. The second run scores, and they lead by 2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Two outs, runner on first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Trevino. And a big swing and a miss. Kicks and deals. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Valdez moves to first. The throw is wild and it gets away.
No, he's safe.
2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. And a ground ball to first. And there's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Now the tag at third, and they got it. Long throw for the third out. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros nothing. Bottom of the second. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here's Alex Bregman. And there's a foul ball.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy's very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
1-0.
That one way inside. Line and a base hit into right. Here comes Bregman around third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And It's a one-run game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Jose Abreu. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Ball one there. Back safely. Dubon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls.
In the dirt, blocked. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit. Then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The Astros trailing by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Yeah, there's ball 4.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and the home team down a run. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. New inning getting started. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter. Torres. As he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers, and that one fouled off. The pitch, line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's the left fielder, Trent Grisham. Struck out swinging his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. Man, there's just so much information in this day and age. Sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And he deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
And now it's Juan Soto. Grounded out his first time up. And that's down and away.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
There's a strike.
He normally does damage. On that pitch in that location, just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runner at second. 2 down. Oh, what a stop. And they get the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Cortez back to work. To third, handled by LeMahieu. Sends it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jeremy.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Judge makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Yordan.
So next, Yordan Alvarez. And that one is inside. Home team down a run here in the last half of the 3rd. There's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Back here in Houston, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that's outside. Now 1-2.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And here it comes. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Two down. Next offering misses down and away. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here is Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Jump throw across his body. He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe doubled his first time up. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Looks to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros 1. Bottom four, standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. Late with the swing there.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. The Astros down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. On the ground to third. Sends it across the first. He's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Going to count 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Soto brings it in, and that's the inning. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Now the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ooh,
Ball one for the count.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
In the air out to center. McCormick has it sized up. And there's one down. Here's Jose Trevino. Yeah, he's already singled in this game. And foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. The hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2. Gleyber swings, drives one. That's going back. Back some more. And it's gone. That one felt good. His first homer of the year. It's 4-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One out, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Trent Grisham. Into center. McCormick pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here comes Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's outside. Movement in the bullpen. Brandon Belak, the young right-hander, up and throwing. McCullers getting cranked up as well. Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Snuck the fastball by him. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now 4-1. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Astros designated. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. to the lead. It's 4-2. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Jose Abreu up to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That's down and in. Cortez, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one finds the zone. Full count now. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Diaz at the plate now. That's ball one. Kicks and fires.
That's ball two.
That one off the mark, and it's 3-0. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Tucker in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Diaz, the base runner at first with one out. In the air, left field. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 3.
And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Next offering is down low. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. It's now 4-2. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Brandon Bielak.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Soto, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And he pumps it a strike. The 0-2. That one missed.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that's a fair ball. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Here's Stanton now. Outfield playing very deep. Not wanting anything over their heads. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's
Inside,
off
ball one.
the inside edge. And that is ball one. The Astros have some action in their pen. J.P. France getting loose out there. Goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Fouled off. He was late. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through. Runner at second here, one gone. Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Wide throw, and it gets away. He'll score easily. It's 5-2. The pitch. Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Heart of the order, 3-4. Back here in Houston, well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch, just misses. Just off the inside edge.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to...
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Lefty on lefty matchup, and sometimes you can be on roller skates a little bit where you're quickly wanting to get out of the way, but the other times are you're saying probably safer if I just try to get a fat part of my body on the baseball and won't hurt as much.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses inside, and the count is 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. And the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here.
But he's back in time.
0-2 is the count.
Alvarez at first, 1 gone. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
Take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Bregman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a good eye there.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking for the K. 1 left for Houston, and the deficit remains 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. DJ LeMahieu will get things going. And ball 1 to LeMahieu. Belak, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground to short, Pena. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2
Pretty
strikes.
standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a pitch. On the ground to the left. That's a hit.
No, he's safe.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Altuve, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 5 and the Astros 2. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 7th, leading off, Mauricio Dubon. The pitch. Line drive. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and there's one down.
Up next for the Astros.
Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. A strikeout and a walk. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. New pitcher for the Yankees, Scott Efros.
Number 59, Scott Efros.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider
Count
down and away. Next pitch is downstairs. On the ground to third. LeMahieu gets it to first. That takes care of Abreu. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. That one's in there, 0-1. Out towards right center field. Torres makes the play, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. Now here is Trent Grisham. Here comes a pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off-speed pitches.
High fly ball out into left center field. Alvarez brings it in with a nice running grab. Here is Aaron Judge. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Ball 1, no strikes.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. Juan Soto now 1 for 3. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, look at the stop. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
2 outs, runner at first. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Swings through that.
0-1.
The other way, and that's a base hit. Soto rounds second, heads for third. In there safely.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Rizzo now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's downstairs and outside. Yankees up by 3 here in the second game of the series. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains. Here's Kyle Tucker. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And there's a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And that's down and away. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Judge sizes this one up, and that'll do it. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Rafael Montero. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now this is in the air down the line. Tucker should have it. Corrals it. And that is that. Nothing doing. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He's got the power and great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And they get Altuve for the out.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
He's 2 outs away. So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The Astros trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. 2. Just misses. And the count is 1-2. Fly ball to right. He's got it. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. And that one fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
1 strike away. Down. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.